Yo, why didn't y'all tell me Patrice O'Neal went on Fox discussing free speech and the ability for comedians to tell certain jokes? Why didn't y'all tell me this video existed? I saw this, so for just randomly today, I don't know why, I was just in a real Patrice O'Neal mood, and so like I was listening to like some of his clips on like the Opie and Anthony show, and it was something on the side, you know how YouTube recommend, and I saw Patrice O'Neal free speech debate, Fox News 2007. Yeah, I dropped everything I was doing. I gotta watch this. It's been so long since I reacted to Patrice O'Neal, and if I don't know who's, I'm sure a good amount of y'all, weren't here when the first time we did Patrice O'Neal reactions. I didn't know him. I didn't have a clue who Patrice O'Neal was, and that was like two or 3 years ago now. And over the past couple of years, I don't know how, I don't know why, but I just started to listen and watch more Patrice O'Neal. One of the funny, I watch his clips on a daily basis. He's actually one of the first, like all this stuff y'all seeing now, Andrew Tate, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, all these guys that talk about the worth of men and the worth of women and men and the power that men have. Patrice O'Neal was like the first, and he was actually funny doing it. Like a lot of these quote unquote influencers, they just, a good amount of them just riding a wave and all this. Like Patrice was actually funny, and he was actually like, I don't want to say, Patrice O'Neal was the real deal. If I've learned nothing else in the past couple of years after listening to Patrice O'Neal, he's one of the funniest comedians that did not get the superstardom that he truly deserved, in my honest opinion. But I can't wait no longer. I gotta hear this, man. Let's go.
The chopping block, XM satellite radio DJs Opie and Anthony, they're under fire now for airing joking comments about raping Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. Will they be the next to go? Is radio cleaning house after the Imus debacle? With me now, New City President Sonia Osorio. She took part in a recent protest calling for radio stations to stop
what did Patrice just do?
And talk radio, and also
he didn't know he was on camera.
Stand-up comic Patrice O'Neal.
Thank you, sir.
Patrice, are O&A next?
I hope not. I wish JV and Elvis didn't lose their job or Imus. It's funny. This is the thing. I don't know her, but I'm assuming that she has nothing to do with funny. So I'm gonna speak as the expert on funny. Funny people should just be left to try to be funny.
What if they're not funny?
Then you made a mistake. But how many times has how many unfunny rape jokes lead to rape? Like,
I don't know how many jokes about rape there are.
There's a lot, but your world is not funny. Your world is next on the big story. My world is people trying to be funny.
Well, I mean, you think it's okay to try to make jokes about rape?
I'm diabetic. I make fun of that. I'm a victim. I might lose a toe, but I'm trying to make.
You know why I'm laughing? Oh, yo, this is why Patrice O'Neal is so funny. The bluntness of his approach is unmatched. Like, look at him just sitting up here. For one, the fact that this is on Fox is hilarious. That's hilarious. I don't know why that's funny, but that's funny. Two, Patrice is like so real. Look at the fit. It's like, and granted, it's no like whatchamacallit, clothing policy when you go on TV. You just gotta be presentable. But just how he went up there, then how he started, like, I'm a diabetic. I might lose a toe. Like the voice inflection and like just the bluntness of his Patrice O'Neal, bro. I swear. And then the freaking host is cracking up. He cracking up. He trying not to laugh. He cracking up.
I'm trying to make fun of anything I think I can make fun of.
Sonia?
What's happening now is the marketplace is deciding what's appropriate or what's not appropriate. I think the nation is just tired. There's a new mood in the nation.
What nation?
The nation. You know what? We're tired of things that are just... Is this the
nation, this paper, and you? I'm not the nation. I'm just speaking for me and funny. You're speaking for the nation, or are you speaking for...
Yeah, you know why? Because I remember 6 years ago doing something against Anthony Openy because they were just so outrageous, and their violent images that they put out to women was just uncalled for. And now, I think people...
You think they were trying to be funny?
I think now people in this country...
Do you think they were trying to be funny?
Tired. You know what? I don't care if they're trying to be funny.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you in that business?
I've been to your show once, and it wasn't very funny being a woman in your
hilarious.
Show. When you talked about...
That's why she doesn't like me. I was in the paper with her, and the joke is hilarious. It's called The Angry Pirate. And the lady who wrote it in her outrage didn't even know what it meant. And anybody who read it laughed because they know what funny... You're not living in the context of funny. You're living in the context of fire.
Have every right to be as funny as they want. They can go out and try to be as funny as they want, make as much money being as funny as they want. This is what's happening. There is a change in this country. People are realizing they have an opportunity to speak out, and advertisers are listening. Radio stations are listening.
You're not talking to who I talk to.
And you're not going to get paid as much money anymore.
Sonia and Patrice,
That's
look
what
at this.
It is. The marketplace.
More CBS
speaking.
radio firings. They've been on a tear lately.
All right.
Are they cleaning house, or is this the PC cops run amok?
You know what it is, John. You know what it is while you're reading that paper. It's the PC cops run amok.
Do you think she's a PC cop?
Of course she is. She has an entire encyclopedia of her stance on it, but it's no passion involved. It's not a real. This is just what she has to say. We are outraged and fired and fired and fired. Name calling. I'm outraged. I am outraged.
You should be.
I am a fool. Now, if I called you a fool,
you know what? People are feeling a new sense of entitlement.
Who are these people
in this country?
Who are the people?
A new
How can
sense
you,
of
Patrice? So
entitlement.
here's my question: how can you justify a bad joke, a joke that isn't funny? Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
An attempt that isn't funny, doesn't get any laughs, and is about raping the first black woman to ever become the Secretary of State of the United States.
Throw that at me.
Well, why not?
The attempt is what I'm trying to fight for. The joke funny jokes and unfunny jokes are come out of the same birth. That you don't know if anything is going to be funny.
That was... I'm acting like this battle rap, but that was fire. Because that's facts. Like, when you're trying to be funny... Like the same thought process when you're not trying to be funny and when you're trying to be funny, it comes from the same place. And you make the determining factor of whether or not you try to make it funny, but it all comes from the same place. That's fire. That's fire. It's like, I'm trying to make you laugh. Now, how you and your life experiences and your sense of humor and now whatever, how you take that, that's on you. But I'm coming, and the jokes that do make you laugh, they came from the same thought process. That's fire. That's facts. And I understand why people don't get that. Like, yeah, I have such a, it's very hard to, offend me. Like I said, I was listening to, if y'all ever listened to the Opie and Anthony show, it's pretty crazy. It's really crazy. The sense of humor that they have, they're literally saying the N-word and making monkey jokes on black people, and And it's like, of course, some of it was like, ugh, but a good portion of it was hilarious. I laugh. It's like, because I understand what's happening. Now, of course, you can't just walk up on me on the street, call me a monkey, and I'm gonna knock your ass out. But it's like, when in the context of a conversation and understanding the dynamic of a show, it's like, okay, I know they're trying to be funny. I know they have a certain sense of humor. If that doesn't appeases me, or that is a little too much for me, it's not get offended and ruin it. It's like, just turn the channel, find another comedian. That's it. That's all.
You should attempt to be able to make anything funny.
Don't you think a joke about rape is doomed to be not funny?
It's possible, but I've heard them.
You've heard a funny rape joke?
I'd say a couple. Watch my HBO special. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, Patrice says that if you're having sex with a woman, doggy style, and if you hit her in the head just the right time.
No, it's ejaculate in her eye and kick her in the shin, and she walks around like, argh! It's the angry pirate. That's what she was trying to say.
A violent act of hitting her in the back of her head, her body.
It's called the donkey punch.
Which will then...
Why are you laughing? She's outraged. It's called the donkey punch. It's whole humor that she has no...
Wait. So one of the producers was laughing? One of the cameramen? Who was laughing? For one, the host started laughing. I heard him. She is losing this terribly. But who was laughing in the back?
Her body.
It's called the donkey punch.
Which will then...
Why are you laughing?
That was a woman.
She's outraged. It's called the donkey punch. It's whole humor that she has no clue what it is.
You have the same problem that Opie and Anthony does. You can't say just anything on the air.
You can say anything you want. It might not be funny. You might get in trouble for it, but you should be able to be attempting. And plus, when is a crazy bum going to get an opportunity to rape the president? If the president's wife, John? It was trying to be funny.
All right, Patrice, why aren't I hearing Al Sharpton complain about this thing involving Congress?
Because it wasn't involving young black women.
Well, it's involving a very prominent black woman.
Well, where was she during young black? Everybody has their agenda.
I was there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, excuse me.
But why am I not hearing from Sharpton?
Because it doesn't concern him. It's not concerning him. It's black. Come on now. Al Sharpton has his agenda, and it was perfect for Al. Young black women. And now she's representing just women in general. She's not representing the nappy hoe part. She's representing just the hoe. The nappy headed part, she has nothing to do with. Just the hoe.
Sonia?
You know what?
They crack it up.
Have been abused publicly in the media for too long.
Oh my
and
God.
People are tired of it. This has been a beautiful response of just the general public saying to advertisers, we're your consumers. We don't want to have to avoid everything in the street. We don't want to have to worry about what radio station we turn on. And there is some really derogatory, violent thing to deal with. You're going to get all your
information, ma'am, is secondhand from someone making you aware that someone may have said something that you should be upset about. It's a shame. Your constituency, the people you represent aren't all victims in this matter.
Patrice O'Neill, thank you very much. Sonia and Sario, thanks to both of you. Appreciate it. Time for big politics.
Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Oh gosh. And she said he didn't get it. He clearly understood it. Again, man, I'm from the school of, if you don't like it, flip it, change it, turn it, whatever term you want to use. But like, it's so much stuff that I don't like that I haven't heard, because you guess what? I know not to go to whatever said platform is because I don't like it. And whatever's going on in that world, it doesn't bother me. And it's like, I mean, and this was 2007. Like, it's over now. Like, now, like, that style of comedy is gone. Damn near. Like, outside of maybe Andrew Schultz, he's not that. But see, what Andrew Schultz is, it's not really like that grimy. You know what I'm saying? Like Patrice is raw as hell. Like, he almost wants you to not like him. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't classify Andrew Schultz that way. I'm trying to think of some like people who have that style of comedy. Unless you're one of the older guys like a Eddie Griffin. And I haven't seen anything from him in a long time. But it's like just turn, like, listen, it's like there's a dark side to YouTube. There's a bunch of content on YouTube that like most people would consider offensive or whatever, and it's like, guess what? We don't watch it. It's a billion other things to watch on YouTube. Like, so to purposely go to a platform and listen to it and get offended knowing that that's not your cup of tea is like, I don't know. Like, self-preservation is a thing for me. If something bothers me, it's not immediate, yo, let me go tell the world that such and such offended me. It's like, look, do your thing. I'm going to be over here, but that ain't for me. That's just where I come from. Again, you know, I don't know. But, boy, I think if Patrice O'Neal was here today, he would have been... he's like social media gold. Like, the way everybody talking about Andrew Tate, the way they were talking about Kevin Samuels and all of these other quote unquote just instigators of conversation, I think Patrice O'Neal would have been like a social media guru. Like, every post he put up on Instagram and Twitter would have been viral. Like, oh man, it just sucks, man. It sucks that a great like him died literally right before the time for him to shine, in my opinion. This was hilarious. Man. Oh, man. Listen, I'm always down to do some comedy. I'm always down to laugh. It's been a while. If it's any Patrice O'Neal, excuse me, if it's any Patrice O'Neal that I haven't reacted to that y'all would want me to check out, please let me know. Like I said, I've been listening to Patrice O'Neal the past couple of years, like, regularly. I would love to hear some stuff that I haven't heard. Love to. But as always, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. You know, how do you feel about the matter? Do you think Patrice and that style of comedy is a little too much? Does it offend you? Do you feel like you know, that time and that era of in style of comedy is gone and it should stay gone forever? Let me know how you feel. But as always, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time.